Yo, yo, people, what's up, what's up, what's up? So here we go. Oh, where am I? Yo, here we are. So let's try out Assetto Corsa EVO. On request from Michiel Girolinski, I was thinking, you know what? Why not? Why not have a look at this massive improvement, at least what they claim. The 0.3 was absolutely horrendous for me, and let's just try it out. I didn't try it out at all. I just updated this game, and we're gonna start see. The one thing I've noticed was Road Atlanta, and that is just beautiful. So I'll be focusing on that. First, I will try to play it on the screens, because else I will be a little bit searching for settings and the menus, and you can better talk to me in a way. I need to do some settings. Probably some shit will happen, but stay with me. Hammer Sir, what's up, mate? I don't think there's a lot of chat, because a lot of people are not aware of the fact that I'm streaming this, so as we go, it might get more busy. Or not, who knows? Tony, mate, my friend, here we go. General improvements. Now, we can read this everywhere. Let's go. Let's just actually see and feel improvements instead of claims, whatever we learned from the past. Open mode. And, oh, this is different? Oh, no, it's back. Okay. So, let's drive, and let's take single player. This track, people. Road Atlanta. Look at this. Look at this. I need all vehicles. Yeah, and here we are, yeah, the GT3 cars. This one was an absolute turd in the last update. Even with setup changes, it was no... I got your notification. Okay, Tony, but I think a lot of people don't use the notifications. But yeah, that's okay. I mean, everybody's working probably, or at least I was used to work, and I was like, oh man, I want to do these live streams when I go full time, and now I see them as a big distraction. But anyways, let's try it out. Is the frame capture okay? Let me just maybe a little bit bigger so you don't see the... Let's do it like this. Okay. Confirm. What about controls? I think controls are still good then. 10 minutes practice. Would that be enough? I don't know. Let's see how the game feels. Audio fine. Let's first drive. Now I will say, steer lock is not proper. Just a moment. Yo, Vindisi, mate. You said your name yesterday, weren't you? I forgot. Sorry. Let me have a look on the wheelbase. We have the wheelbase over here. I need the settings. Settings. Yeah, steer lock. 900, sir. Wait, it needs to be 900. Apply. Okay. This looks better, I think. Audio might be a bit high, right? So it's better. You can hear me better now. Let me just change the camera. I don't have ABS. Oh, wait. This is better, maybe. Yeah, it's really, really unusual, I know, but it's just to test it out, okay? So calm down. So let's you know, I'm like, the thing is, what are we searching for? You know, what are you searching for when you're doing this? This is the first time I'm using EVO as this update, okay? And I see a lot of like jittery in the distance. It might be some graphical settings. Let's hit the brakes here, braking zone. Okay, so this does feel a lot better than the previous updates. I will admit that, as from what I know now. Obviously, we might have some tire issues here. Really a lot of weight in this high-speed corner, which is good, I think. I have a hard time with the FOV. It's really heavy on the steering on the high speed. And it's like a lot less detail and like a lot less shaking and vibrations than Le Mans Ultimate. Oh my god. Here we are, mate. Here we are. I remember that one of our members said, like, I was making a joke about comparing this to Project Motor Racing. As this first lap that I'm doing now on Road Atlanta, I don't know, man, this feels completely different than the 0.3 update. Sorry, forgive me my braking points, because normally I'm in VR and I am blind. And I just can't see, you know? I see something happening on screen, but I don't have no clue what it all means. I see a road, a car. But there is control, that I will say. You didn't see me spin it once, did you? Might have gone too much on the braking. Let me know, guys, what you want me to see, or what do you want me to test. I think this is really annoying noise of the I don't know, it's traction control, I think. 125, by the way, don't look at the lap times. Not that quick on the screen. Need to be early on the braking here. Let's pick another breaker marker somewhere here. Ah, that's better. Oh yeah, completely screwing this up. We're gonna try VR in a bit, okay? I'm kind of surprised how this works. I am kind of happy with how this feels. Really. Let's just get this over with. This is our territory, right? So we're not gonna do a lot of stuff here, but I want to try to do this. Try some ACC setups. ACC setting. Pretty stiff on the springs. Okay. Dampening, really lots of dampening. Aero. No, visually it doesn't really add up to me, but I didn't see at the settings yet. But maybe we should, maybe we could. Stiff anti-roll bars, really stiff. Stiff differential. No, not stiff differential. Fuel, 30 liters, slicks, wets. So I just put down the traction control and we have tire pressures. How much tire pressure we need, people? Unknown, as far as I know. So let's go to the graphical settings then. Gonna take a while. Get Android, yes. I'm really getting a how do you call it? I like how the BMW drives now. I'm trying to not be too optimistic about it, but what I felt now on the BMW, that is something I like. This is what immediately makes it feel like how it should be, in a way. Does this look better, people? On the graphics? Cold tires. Okay, I can feel the cold tires. Oh, this is traction control? Okay, the traction control is very noticeable. Fucking hell, let's map the traction control here. Where's my wheel? Steering wheel. Modifiers. No. DC. Track. Yeah, traction control. Decrease? No, decrease. Bro. Yo, Dutchie, mate! Howdy! Hey, Kevin, mate. So let's test it out. I'm really excited. I'm like, wow. I mean, I this first lap that I did on Road Atlanta on the BMW GT3, I love this. I love this update. Like I love this combination. This car, this track. Okay, it feels okay. It feels good to me. I'm going in VR in a bit. The force feedback can be a bit lower, I think. And yeah. So Dutchie, mate, how you doing, man? I wanna get this. Where's my traction control? Traction control. Traction control decrease. Down. Okay, that. Wait. Traction control. Decrease, increase. Okay. ABS. Increase. Decrease. Increase. Okay. Brake bias. You can see how a pain this is when you need to do this in VR, okay? So that's why I'm doing it like this. Okay. Noise. Let's try again. So TC2 is a bit much. Okay, now get nice rotation. Yeah, well, just like this update, I don't know, but Audio-wise, I like it. This looks better, right? I think the audio is it's good. It's good. I'm getting this ACC vibe, but with more resolution and more greatness. Can you see how on the throttle I get this oversteer? Because I dropped the TC. I want to utilize that grip a bit more, but I'm not sure about tires temperatures. So can you guys, do you guys know what the tire pressure needs to be? Or what the good pressures are? I think the sound of the traction control sounds a bit like I don't know how to describe it, but so there's a lot of traction loss on the rear, which I think is nice. Instead of having this car that just plants a lot. And because we have a stiff rear axle, we also have the oversteer. Like you see that stepping out? So the pressures were now 26, 25. Let's keep that. Let's try to do a little bit of a softer freaking back to the pit lane. I was watching RC earlier, and someone told him to delete a folder for this update. I think the folder was called video settings or something. Yeah, to 80 to 110 FPS. Okay, so if everyone wants to, you can try it. Okay, thank you, mate. Yeah, the sound looks good. I love the sound of the curbs, especially like a lot of depth there. Absolutely amazing. I think the car is set up a little bit stiff on the rear, at least what from half the setup screens I was in. Even with the warm tires, it's kind of like oversteery a bit. Because the anti-roll bar is so stiff. Let's try this. Can we save this somehow? Okay, jongens. You are witnessing this, and it will never be the last time, but it will be the first ever modded setup EVO 0.4. What? First ever setup. No spaces are allowed. First ever setup. First ever setup. Here you guys, you witnessed this. The first ever setup, modified setup. Okay. Now see if it actually works. So we should not be spinning so much now. We have a bit more understeer, okay? We have cold tires, obviously cold tires. Kevin, you were there. Remember this day in the far, far history. You were there the first time we changed the setup. So, okay, so we still have the TC on 2, and let's Let's heat up the tires a little bit. Exactly. Absolutely historic. Understeer, cold tires. Let's drop a little bit of this brake bias. It's like bum, 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 the curb on the right hand side. Still a little bit of oversteer. Tires might still be a bit cold. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. The I also don't like the TC. So as I'm progressing into this lap, and this is like the second lap, I can feel that the tires are getting warmer, there's more grip, there's more possible, but it feels predictable. So it's not like on an LMU, for instance, if you have cold tires, you feel nothing. It's like that, like there's no feedback. And here you get the feedback, but don't have the grip, but it feels really natural, not like something I have to remember or something. Okay, still a little bit slidey. By the way, guys, I used to drive this track on Forza Motorsport like forever. Is it? We died. So, we died. You saw it. We died. So it's actually possible to die. It's not too easy. I need to restart the session. I need to do the time differently. So it's possible to die. So that's good. Lots of ride height on the front, though. I'm just trying some stuff out, okay? Let's have a look. So they point out the bump stop range in meters. That is something I'd like to see different. So what does this do then? Well, we get more aerodynamic pressure on the back. We now I'm completely turned the car upside down. It's just an experiment, you know. There are people that claim you should not change the setup because you need warm tires only one thing at the time. Yes, that is true. If you're really searching for lap time, I just want to figure out how the car is acting. What does it do? Same as for the tire pressure. There's on 23 on default. What are we searching for? That confirmed, yes. Findiciphy, we have new tire model update next week, which is gonna make me very busy because I need to kind of review, I think, every car and track combo to see how the setups are influenced. So next week I'll be busy. Maybe the week after as well. Can we save this? First ever this is the second ever setup. Spaces are not allowed. I don't know why. 7-second setup. Okay. It was just announced today. It was announced today, so it's nothing new. Or it is new, but yeah. I'm kind of pissed in a way because I changed every car setup in the store. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have waited a week or 2 weeks. But here we are. Lessons learned. Okay, let's try out. So, more rake, more travel, and less anti-roll bar, softer springs. Let's see how the car is now. So thanks for watching, guys. This is my first ever live stream of EVO 0.4. Then doing a couple of laps here on Road Atlanta to see how it is. In a minute I'm gonna go in VR, okay? But I just wanted to get the basics down here. Previous time we had a top speed of 260 whatever, and now with the high wing, let's see what it is now. So it seems not really changed. We still have this 260 speed. With the travel, I feel now the understeer on high speed, so definitely something going on there. It's definitely a lot more stable. Look, do you guys see how much stability I have now? You see how the stiff springs and the short travel upset the car? This is more like, this is what I want. This is what I want from a sim. To do those tweaks and feel it with great extent. And I can feel this BMW now just became 10 times better than how it was. And look how the car rotates now nicely because I added more travel. The rear is not upsetting so much and we get a better controlling BMW. I will share the setup with you in a minute for one's interested. And by the way, I'm not saying that the way that the adjustments that I did is gonna be making me a fast car or whatever, but it's like, it's just car setup theory, you know, and you see the grip that I have, but I still have the rotation. Ooh, this is gonna be dangerous for all the other sims out there at the moment. This is something that did like. I don't know what others will say because I'm like deliberately choosing not to see or hear what any other YouTuber, which I don't identify with, by the way. I'm not seeing myself as a YouTuber. I'm on YouTube making this live stream, obviously, but I try not to look at them because that will change my opinion. I will say that what I am feeling now is a night and a day difference from what I felt earlier with this car, with this game. I think you can do it flat, but not me. That's a cut, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, good. Oh, this is a little bit of a wrong corner. So you see that, guys? You see how I'm not like deliberately taking that curb and like the car is like upsetting a lot. So if you do a deliberate mistake, like I'm making a mistake on purpose, the car punishes you, which is good. So, man, I don't know. I think it's. I'm really surprised with this update. This feels so much better, so much better. Audio-wise, the traction control is like a little bit of a strange noise. We need to figure out what the good tire temperatures, pressures are. Okay, so I will say that the car setup in general didn't feel really good for me. So if you want to use my values, then you can go back into this screen, okay? So it's basically softer rear springs, lowest anti-roll bar rear. I removed all the ride height on the front, created some 10 millimeters of rake and lowest anti-roll bar, different springs, more travel. This made it. I think this made the car more safe. The travel, bump stop range, okay? So traction control 4 and 4, ABS 4. Well, maybe Findus, maybe it's already, they maybe already listened, but to implement it and to make it feel like it does, I mean, that must have taken a lot of time and work. You know, we get to enjoy the end product, but everything that needs to happen before that, I mean, I cannot even imagine how much struggle that would be. That could be. Okay. Okay, this is all okay. What else we have? The Nordschleife. It's here. Autumn. Okay, so track-wise, we have the Nordschleife, we have the 24-hour, Touristenfahrten, we have the Sprint. Interesting. Let's do Nordschleife. Let's do this car. See how it is here. So, have a look. On Assetto Corsa Competizione, they had like this different aero stuff. And this seems to me that it is the same setup. Yes, they didn't change it. So this is also 50 and 60. See that? Let's do the same. See what happens. 60, was it? Okay, I'll try this and then I'll try a VR, okay? Surely it will not be good in VR. That's pretty much impossible. Who knows? I hope so. Cool tires still. Yeah, through setup. Yeah, so in 2 years from now, we'll be like 700 setup or something, you know. So, in let's say for reference, yeah, if you got Le Mans Ultimate, you got like this constant shaking of every detail in the road surface. Not in this steering wheel though. But you do get that weight of the car, and you feel small details. If you hit the curb over there, let's say, I can feel that I'm hitting that. So I feel that in the wheel, and I feel small details on the wheel. Me personally, what I'm feeling now in the wheel, I do like a lot more than what I'm feeling in Le Mans Ultimate. And what I will also say, that so you see me jumping and now I have the damage, or is it only optimal? I have damage? I think only the hood is loose, so we're still alive. Because now I spun it. Why did that happen? Well, I pushed the throttle when I was on the exit curve. So all of these things, it all makes sense to me. You know, it's not random. It doesn't feel weird. If this is somewhat like a hint at what's all these cars and how it's all gonna feel, then I'm really optimistic with this. But then again, you hear the noises from the people there, kind of fun. That's a game sound you get annoyed by after 300 laps, I think. But anyways, maybe it's not there next lap. What about VR? I'm really wondering about VR. You know, there was a guy in our stream, and he not in our stream, in our Discord, Nathan Henderson, and he had like more than 2,000 laps on the Nordschleife, and he had like 1,500 valid laps on the Nordschleife in ACC. Like, absolutely insane. Okay, I didn't even finish the Nordschleife, but I think I'm good. I think it feels exactly the same car. The difference, what I've noticed here, is that ride heights on ACC was 70 millimeters the lowest on this car, on every car basically, for the physics on how that car was set on the track. But now we have 50, and it's okay. So yeah, that is insane, Kevin. It's absolutely insane. And the guy was like so knowledgeable as well. He was like the Nordschleife god or something. Would be nice to see this on the car classes. There's no other GT3 car, is there? Everyone is doing this, right? The Formula 1 car. Supra, mate. Supra. How's this car now then? Is it better? This car felt strange too. Okay. Uh... This car feels a little bit different. So this, like, you feel that engine weight of this Porsche Cup car. I don't know. I don't know about this car. Why not one bunch of wing? Wow. Does this car have traction control and ABS? No? Why is it here? Let's try again. This car feels really unresponsive. So if I do this, it's really like slowly. So there are different versions. Okay, okay. I thought this one didn't have that. It feels really soft somehow. You know what? You know what the problem is? Flat screen. Flat screen is the problem. So, are you ready, guys, for some cursing, shouting, and like me struggling with trying to get this working in VR? Then I highly recommend you stick around, because I don't have a lot of patience with this. So let's shut the game down. And see if we can actually get it to work with OpenXR. Holy shit. Okay, my GPU is being turned upside down at the moment. Okay, so one thing very nice is that my headset is not displaying the menu. Okay, so that I am really okay. It is doing it again. This is just what I hate. You know, I want to have one screen, so it's being displayed bigger. So what I need to do is to stretch the image a little bit. It's gonna look a bit too flat, I think. But let me know how this looks. And this is why we want full versions of the game, because oh my god. And is there any mod or something for this? Then please let me know. Now everything is gonna look really stupid, I think. Oh fuck. Okay, so guide me through it. But I wasn't experiencing any poor things really. But let me just I'm still on a insanely I'll just do it very low then. Apply. No, it's just okay, Toby mate. And we need to restart the game for this. I will try to deleting the GFF settings in the documents folder. Let me just do that right now. Do you guys have any tips to display this on my computer better? Like the output capture. Okay, let me have a look, okay? So we go to... Oh no, there's an easier way. Let's go here. And then we go to... Over here. Not here. Documents. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is the documents, okay? This one, delete this one. Video settings. Yeah. And then restart the game. Got it. So let's put this a bit down. It does start to run in VR, but it's not really getting me the output, you know? So... Okay, my GPU is again on like 17 gigabytes of VRAM. Is Pimax better than Quest 3? Most definitely. Most definitely. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? How are we gonna solve this? Can we maybe... we can get this to capture more. Like this. Just doing a little bit of a tryout so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. This would be it for now. Just you can have a look, okay? Let's have a look. Oh, and I'm not, now I'm not, oh my god. Is it actually working? Have a look if this works. Godverdomme. Good. Just a moment, guys. I'm just doing some technical fucking shit with the stream at the moment. Like this. And I need to get you guys in the stream, so I cannot see you right now. But I will fix it, no issues. Just a moment. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Another game just shut down. Why? Just shut down. So it's the game. So if there's a better patch or something we can do to get that output differently, you know? I'm using OpenXR or OpenKneyboard at the moment to get this to work now. As soon as I disable something in OpenKneyboard, the game shuts down in VR. So that is something. Okay, so Vision Pro VR. Any secrets to get this running in VR? FPS and visuals, consider the car are awful. I deleted docs, folder, video, restarted. Game unoptimized mess. I'm on a 5080. Dude, I'm on a 5090. And it's a fucking shit show in VR. So, like I said, fix it for VR, please. You know? It was not really that bad a few patches ago, but same as for this screen. How do I fix that screen? You know what I mean? Good news is, however, I got your guys in VR. I can read and see and talk to you, but I don't know how to make it one screen only. You know, to show it to you, to get a better display. Well, for now, yes, but there will be they will fix it. I am confident, because the VR is the future, mate. It's the future. Don't listen to anyone that says it is not the future. It is the future. It is either VR or it is nothing. I think the main guy from AC told Gamer Master in an interview that the next pitch pick 0.5 patch about us. Maybe. Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay, so I'm getting a steady frame rate now. But I have to warn you, I am on this insane. Okay, what about vehicle setup? Is it still... Guys, I know it looks horrible for you guys. Just stand by. Does it take the original setup? Have a look here. Does it? Yes, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I need to load the setup. Okay, so I'm alone on track. Okay, so and I'm getting like 14 ms of frame time. Okay. I'm glad to have a 32.9 screen so that I can have an option regarding all that shit. Let me make it flat a little bit. Let me get this part right here again. To get you at least get something like an actual car. Now this is not gonna look that well, but I think you're gonna have a decent view at least. No, but Toby, mate, we just gained skill to get around this. You know, we will solve the problem ourselves. You know, we have some great people. Okay, so there's something wrong here. Lock to horizon. 100%. This is the most important setting. Can you guys see it? No, but lock to horizon. That is what we need. It's there, okay. And now we have mirrors. Okay, the mirrors. Good stuff, mate. Yeah, we have pain. Oh, this doesn't run great. Oh, this is absolutely horrific. Oh, this is not good. This is horrible. It was running fine a few weeks ago. Can we do some other things with the graphics? So I can do one more thing. I don't know. I'm not sure with the DLLS. I just put everything off now. Ambient occlusion. That will probably this off. Low. Car reflection low. Shadows very low. Mirror resolution. Okay, mirror mode. I had to completely turn it off. Just a moment. Okay, this looks absolutely horrible, but it is running on a steady frame rate now. It looks like, how do you call it? Okay, still, it looks like I'm like 22 years back in time on how it looks. But it does get a smooth frame rate, but I'm again on 17 ms, which is really high. So it does remind me a little bit of ACC, which is impossible to get right. Well, you can get it look pretty, but yeah. At least I can see where I'm going now. Like, I'm also not the guy that will fiddle around with these settings forever, because if it's like this, then I will not get into it, you know? Because I can make something about, like, imagine I'm running a 50 freaking 90 and this game will not run. It doesn't look really good. I don't know if what you guys now can see, but it's probably looking very cartoonish and really stupid. Still have this movement in the car. Motion. No motion. No motion. Okay, apply. Okay, so, but I will say that the way I'm driving now in VR, yeah, that's also looking wild. They're gonna make the tire model better, by the way. It's gonna be more forgiving on the peak of high temperature, so I think that means that basically everybody will be running a little bit stiffer rear suspension, and everybody will use lower traction control values, and you can like throw the cars a bit more and not immediately lose the grip. So yeah, I just saw this morning, that video, yes. Also have all my setup packs in the store that needs to be reviewed after that update. But I'm guessing that, because I'm splitting them up in levels, right? So you got level 1 is very easy, it's pretty much impossible to spin those levels. And on the high levels, it's very challenging, but there's more lap time potential. So they're on level 1 up to 5, and I get the feeling with this tire model update, which pretty much is impossible now to say how it's going to be or feel, but if it's going to be a safer and forgiving tire model, I think a level 3 or level 5 would be like a level 3, so I think the setups can be a bit more aggressive again. So, but we're gonna have to see next week how that plays out. But the only thing I'd say, if for the driving now, this BMW, on this road Atlanta. I think I don't know, I'm not really sure how the car should stop. Feels like a long braking distance. Maybe I'll go to Spa in a minute. Always a bit early on the throttle here. You know, I will also say that now I drive in VR, I can like kind of push it a bit more. I know better how to drive like this. I also feel that like the way I'm steering, I feel more like the limit of steer lock I don't necessarily feel, but it makes a lot of sense to me in a lot of ways. Understeer, obviously the setup is pretty much understeering. Let's push a lap, people. By the way, guys, does anyone know, is a 119 on this track quick or is it slow? Like compared to iRacing or something? So that was at 118. Okay. Good. Did we lose all the viewers? Because it was looking horrible, obviously. Yeah, look, a lot of people went off to CVR. I hate this track. I love that track. Okay, let's look Spa then. Spa is good. Well, let me have a look here. Okay. Yeah, it's everywhere the same. The best thing about this update is the ranked multiplayer and the Nordschleife. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, we want to do this in VR, right? So what's the point? If it's not in VR, then, like, you know? Let me try Spa, and then let's see. Let's see how this feels, because I pretty much have the most. So lowest settings, very low, freaking. Oh, this is good, mate. The feeling of the car is great. No, it's no, I don't think so. This is just, I'm just testing it out, mate. This looks horrible. For me as well, it looks horrible for you. I'm just gonna quit this in a moment. But for me, I just wanted to test out how it works now. So think about, I'm running a 5090. And I have the Pimax Super, and this image that I'm getting right now, how the VR world looks, is like we're going 20 years back in time. It's very cartoonish, very low resolution. There is not a proper way to output it to people that watch it right now. And I'm almost bottlenecking my GPU when I'm alone on track, which is an absolute VR optimization nightmare, if you ask me. But the driving on this BMW, on this track, same as Road Atlanta, is great. I think how the car handling is now, with this car at least, with the GT3 car, something I'm pretty much most interested in always, I like a lot. With some understeer here. And the setup tweaks that we did also make sense. So we have, I changed a little bit of rake in the car and removed some ride height. Must say that the tire temperatures also start to play an effect now. There's more grip. Yeah, exactly, Toby, mate. It is absolutely true. Okay, so this feels. Let's try a push lap, see what the lap time is. Or a push lap, or like a clean lap at least. Let's do one lap and I'll respond to the last two messages. I just want to do a clean lap. Seems to me that it looks like it, that you can run a little bit lower TC when you got more tire heat, which makes sense, I think. think our rouge feels good. We're on a high wing setup, so we might lose out a bit of top speed here on the straight. Well, not that long ago, I don't know which patch it was. The DC is too demanding here. I need to put it on 5 or something. Yo, mate, no worries, no worries. Glad I could help, mate. It's the traction control. I think it's not particularly quick the way I'm driving. Ooh, it's a big frame drop. Yeah, it's just a 220 lap, not really fast. I see where the problem is. Car is sliding too much. Okay, so the people from Cuners are way more reliable than, let's say, guys from PMR. They shattered my trust. Thanks for the info VR performance. I'll wait more before reinstalling. Yeah, for sure, but I think EVO will get there. Optimization is always at the end because they implement a lot of new stuff. Makes no sense to optimize every time. Yes, just watch the LMU to update video. Looks like an amazing update. Yeah, the update of Le Mans Ultimate is kind of looks good, but also what you imply a lot of new stuff. You also imply new bugs, which is a little bit of a history of them. So fingers crossed. Let me just go on a normal screen again, okay? Daily races competition. Well, obviously they need to get that data from the game, right? Let me fix the screen for you guys again, please. Okay. For everyone who left, I understand. For everyone who's still here, awesome. Because that was not the best VR stream ever, was it? Here we go. This. Okay, so we could say VR is shit, and but the physics are feeling well, are feeling better to me. So yeah. I'm not here. Bongo. By the way, I already ordered a hotel for Frankfurt. It's very close by the expo. I paid less for a studio this year than I paid for a bottom, like a broom closet past year. Okay, I'm not gonna stream forever, but I will want to test this something. I want to test this car. This is what we need to test. Look, oh, this is the nice version. Cool. Gotta try that. Stefan Wiginger. Absolutely, I need to have a look at these setups. So, what hotel? Can I say that on stream? I'll tell you in the WhatsApp, okay? But it's very close by. It's yeah. Yeah, I will. I did it like 2 days ago, so I was gonna tell you anyways. Okay, good. Stefan, do you gonna update the setups? So, I think so. So if you if you see this or you have purchased setups from me, like especially the last V.2 setups, they need to be reworked with this new tire model, obviously, because stuff will change. But what I've heard him, like this Steven say in that video from Le Mans Ultimate, saying like something like it's gonna be when the tire heats up, it tends to lose the grip and you spin. And obviously all my setups are built up, especially the lower levels are built up to prevent this from happening. So it means that this prevention might be now too drastic. So if you, let's say you would pick a level 1 now, that would be really understeery most likely. So I need to tweak the car setups to make them more aggressive again. So that's a little bit of the yeah, this yeah, exactly. Let's have a look here. Yeah, this one I want. This one, this version. Confirm. Back. Back. Well, okay, yeah, I need to drive and then I need to pick the car. Come on, bro. How does this feel? I have a Celica, by the way. A real one. Why does it not get the car? This is so strange always. All vehicles. Where's the two? Yes, this one. Confirm. Okay. Okay, here we go. We need a short track for this car. Maybe we could do Nordschleife with this car. Why not? Only thing, Stefan, is the time. So, and the popular cars. So I think the Porsche and the BMW, Porsche, BMW will be the first ones. But yeah, that's what I need to figure that out, obviously. But also, I think the previous tire model, like the first tire model, was like the GTE cars. Like really like the slip angle stuff. Then they pushed the new tire model and then the cars were just basically undrivable. Then they brought it back to what it is now and they're gonna make it even more safer. So it's gonna be more manageable for everyone. So the setups you get, like hopefully you will be not on level 5s all the time, because then you need to add aggressiveness. And that takes a lot of tweaking with ride heights and anti-roll bars and dampers and all that good stuff. Okay, let's have a look. And again, it's a waste that I cannot do this in VR, because it's, for me, in VR, this is like 3-4 times better to do than, yeah. Needs to think a little bit. Yeah, okay. What's my GPU doing, by the way? Yeah, okay. So I'm running it at the Ultra now on the flat screen. Where do I need to go, people? I don't know. I'm on the, I'm on everything on Ultra. Oh, this is the parking lot, isn't it? Is it somewhere here? No, it's not here. Where do I need to go? Here we are. Does it thing go open? Yes, sir. Okay, let's go. Still the pit limiter here. Ooh. Did we almost die? Oh, the turbo! This is like 500,000 horsepower or something. We have a clutch? If I drive backwards, it's kind of spinning or something. Can I control this? It's obviously not a GT car, so... Oh, I have frame drops here. Car doesn't want to turn. Okay, it's too high on the graphics settings. Yo, Hellcat mate, how you doing? Too high in the graphics. I put it on ultra, but let's do medium. My GPU was on 80%, but I'm getting frame drops like pretty much all the time. My CPU is at 30%. Yeah, GPU really heavy. I think Project Motor Racing is a good game, just needs lots of patches, updates. I know PMR had a bad release. Well, that is definitely an understatement, isn't it? So... I think they're far away still. A lot of things, right? I mean... Oh, this is really punishing car with the turbo. What about the other one? Was it like a normal version? Let's try again. Why is it now small again? I want it big. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Now it's again giving me lots of frame drops all of a sudden. Yeah, well, I think the prices. I hear this a lot. Like people say a lot about price, and like AC Rally, right? Was 24 bucks, 24 euros. Oh, now I see it is a drift tune. Nice, Arnouts. Well played. Let's just do, this is a drift tune setup. So we are here trying to control it, but yeah, so really bad. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to the normal one. Then this one. But look, if something is really expensive and it under-delivers, then it's shit. And they got some DLC stuff. like people. Like, imagine this. Think about it like this: you buy a product, it is not good. It was double the price of what you normally get for a kind of version like that, and then you rage and complain and shout and all that stuff. And especially when people are complaining a lot, what do you, there's like a zero net positive on complaining. What do you gain by complaining? So you can complain about it was too expensive, you can complain about things not being good, yes, but I see that it gets way too much attention. Obviously it needs to be worked on a lot, and there needs to be a lot of stuff changed. And you know, the best thing about free markets, they will say if it's worth the money, and currently it's not worth the money. So again, I get it's horrible frame rates again. Jittery. Now it's kind of okay. Yeah, this car's way too slow, obviously. The other one was way more powerful. Obviously, this is still really quick. It's unplayable. Why is it now giving me all these frame drops? Okay. Well, that is just confirms it for me. So I start the game, and it feels okay. Graphics wise, it looks better. The GT3 car is absolutely a lot better, and yeah, I mean, but it's still very beta-like. What is it? Is it the Nordschleife is the problem, or is this track the problem for all this fucking shit? Maybe try this. By the way, is there anyone in chat that purchased a setup pack from me from the Le Mans Ultimate? Please let me know. Again, frame drops. Bruh. I'm enjoying PMR, playing PMR, but got really bad multiplayer lobbies and crashing issues. Yes. Porsche and AMG. Okay, Stefan. Yeah. Okay. So you got them. All right. So just I think that you like. And what levels do you like, or which ones you usually pick? Are you like using the level 5s a lot, or are you using the level like the lower levels? So I can make a prediction. Okay. What's this, man? 3. Okay, so chances are, like, and this is I have no clue about this tire model. The chances are that you're probably will go up the levels. Because think about it like this. You have the suspension model, you have car models, you have the tracks. All of these things are still the same. But there is still what they said is like the tire is going to drop off more slowly. So we will be able to drive more twitchy setups. So think about that setups might change a couple of clicks of ride heights on the back. It might have a little bit stiffer rear anti-roll bar, or it might be better suiting with lower TC settings. I don't expect complete setups to be upside down from what it is now. So I don't expect that your cars are gonna be completely broken. But again, I'm gonna have to test myself to see, because I have a few cars that I really like, I'm kind of married with, and I'm like in the previous tire model updates as well, the cars still feel the same. Like the BMW in the first patch, in the last patch, there is like this silver lining of, okay, I understand this is the BMW, so it's not like turned inside out, probably. There also would be really stupid to turn the game inside out, because then people like this for a reason and you do not change it. That's why iRacing also doesn't change, because there are so many members. You cannot change the game tomorrow. Everybody will be unhappy. I played Forza Motorsport and Formula 1 games before I started playing PMR. Okay, so then PMR, I'm really interested in your opinion, Hellcat. How does that then make it for you? Okay, now it seems okay. So what do you guys think? If you have a 5090, you could run this game on Ultra, right? I mean, you would think that. Also on the flat screen, it's not great. It still frame drops. Yeah, this I don't know. It's frame dropping on me. Now all of a sudden the game doesn't work anymore. I don't know what it is. Okay. I mean, if I think it's just good that there are more competitors on the market, and I think that the best one will eat them all. And whoever will be the best one, which we enjoy the most. That's the most important thing, right? To enjoy the most. I would hope that some sims would focus on something so they can coexist next to each other instead of them all trying to do the same thing. But yeah. The game doesn't run anymore for me. So, and this also will be the one of the last times that I will keep playing this, because that is something that frustrates me a lot, and that's with the beta versions. It's nice, I like the feeling, I like the way where it is going. Maybe if I change, okay, I try one more thing, okay? It's like 4 o'clock. It's the one time the settings. Oh, the frame rate limits. That is maybe why it created a problem. Okay, that would be the reason. Maybe that was the reason. Who knows? I don't think this particularly drives well on this wheel. Is there a multiplayer? Yeah, let's do this later. I'm not interested in this right now. Yeah, good call. Yo, Yaki mate, how you doing? Maybe this track. Is there another grid to pick cars from? Can we take a Formula 1 car on Branch Hatch? We can. Yo, Captain Crunch mate, how you doing? Good morning, after good morning, I think. Let's try this. This again, I want to do this in VR. Formula 1 driving is something completely different, right? Oh, it stops really quickly, obviously. Flat spots. Halo is a bit annoying. Oh, it really stops quickly. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this because I never drive this kind of Formula cars, but I think the frame rate limiter was making the frame drops, by the way. Ah, it's oversteery. It's fun. It's good fun. I have played plenty of Formula 1. Plenty. I did F1 20, like 219, 20, like, no. I'm going even way back. F1 216, 17, 18, 19. And then at 20, I got kind of fed up because it was the same game and the same game. And then at some point I got to PC and sim racing and they said like they were gonna do VR. That was an absolute disappointment. But yeah, but I think Formula 1, I cannot. Same for hypercars. It like I'm not like 20 years old anymore. It just goes so fast, and I like more cars that have mechanical grip too. And I think the GT3 cars is the perfect balance, you know. But yeah, that's just me. Is there something else I want to test out? I want to go to that Nordschleife again, and I had this car, not this one, like the standard version back in the day. This car was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Okay. This is the first time I'm putting on this wheel, but let's do something else. Can we connect the shifter to this road cars? Let's have a fun experiment here, okay? So look what I have here. Look at this. So if I connect these, I need to have a look which one is what. I think this one was... GT5. Okay. Yeah, this seems okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's a horrible day. It's a horrible day. Don't get used to it though. Only today, okay? Only today. Look at this. It feels super stupid to have this big wheel here, but yeah. Let's see if I can get this up and running with the wheel. Let me get just a moment. It's a pit house. Because I have like the, can you see the, you can see the, I took like the shifter and the handbrake for the rally. Steering wheel, activate. Okay, so it seems that this is okay then. I need to control bindings. Yeah. Best driver. But because I want to do the Toyota, you know, I want to do this in a Nordschleife, and I want to shift gears with this gearbox and see if that's possible. Okay, that's what I want to try. And handbrake. I bought this for AC Rally. But also, that's the same fucking shit. We need to wait for that to be in VR. So yeah. Can we get settings? Gear up. Is it pulling toward you or pushing away from you? It doesn't see the handbrake. Throttle, brakes, steering. Towards is up, right? Yeah. Okay, that one is working. Shift up. Where's the shifters, bro? Let's do this only, okay? Let's have some fun. Oh man, I need to change something here. Ah, that's okay. Okay, this is better because now I can have the look at the screen. So, as for feedback-wise, I think this is really deaf, but I think that makes sense in a road car. So you got no downforce, right? Ooh, yeah. I'm having this GD3. Okay, we can downforce into this corner right here, but we have no downforce. So this is something I need to. Like this. More practice is needed, people. But just to get that feeling, I mean, we need this in VR. It's very simple. So on screen it looks fine. And on the GT3 stuff, the GT3 BMW does feel fine as well. And I think all of it is pretty much... Yeah, I don't know. I think it's all okay. Obviously, I need to focus on Le Mans Ultimate. Oh, this feels way more. It feels way better. This one. I think it's all like in development, and it's gonna take a lot more time still before I will get into EVO. I want that VR. I want to have proper display. I want to show it to people properly. I'm not really interested in doing this now online. They're probably gonna change a million things. So let's wait for a full release or next update to see how it is then. But I think it's overall the driving, at least for the limited testing that I did, I think it's looking a lot better now than a couple of months ago. So that's my verdict. All right. I'm gonna shut down the stream now. I want to thank everyone for being with me on this stream to have a look, and let's talk soon again. Maybe with update of the Le Mans Ultimate next week. But first, I need to fix or need at least have a great review on all the cars and the setup stuff, because that we need to take care of first before we start having fun again. Okay. So thanks people for watching, and see you all in the next stream, basically. So see you again. Yo, bye bye.